Hello, hello. Uh, it's good to see you. This is the first time I've gone live. I don't even know where I would find comments if you're leaving comments. So, oh, my sister's calling me because she's calling to make sure that this is working right. Hello. Yeah, you did. I am live. I got it going. I just can't tell if somebody's there or if they're commenting. I don't know how to do that yet. Okay, and there should be a link. Mm-hmm. Yep. Does it? Go ahead and click on it, see what happens. You should see my pages. I mean my contact information. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Do you see me bringing something in front of that or in front of the screen? You can't see? No, no, no. You don't go to any of those. It should be a live button. Okay, and now do you see what I'm putting with my hand and everything? The tape thing. Yep, okay. Now I know it's working. All right, thanks. Bye. Okay, if you just got on with me, that was a little awkward, but I've never done one of these live. I have no way of knowing right now if you are on with me or if you're leaving any comments. I would love for you to comment because I would love to see what you're thinking and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know how to set that up yet. On my end anyway. You might be able to figure it out on your end. Anyway, I'm just going to go right ahead and do this real quick. I'm trying really hard to be mindful of the time that people watch my videos. I don't like to have long periods of time where you are sitting here forever and getting bored. And especially this late at night. So I pre-cut everything that I needed, so this should go pretty quick, but I just want to show you one simple thing here. This is our Stampin' Up! Trimming board, and let's see, there we go. And it has two little sliders there. One is the cutting tool, and one is what we call the scoring tool. So I'm going to show you how that works real quick. I'm just going to cut 4 inches here. And then I'm going to cut another 4 inches here. And I'm going to score that by 2 inches. I'm going to take this and I'm going to score that. See, it makes that little line in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But that's where you can fold, and that's how you can fold a card and put it together that way. I just wanted to show you quick how that works with our Stampin' Up! Trimmer. Anyway, as I said before, everything is ready for us to go, so we're just going to get going. We're going to make a patriotic card for our vets to say thank you. And this is called a Joyfold card, and it's basically like 2 cards in one. And one's just a little smaller than the other. When you make these, you can actually make the cards any dimension you want, just as long as you have 2 cards that fit together and one goes inside the other. So that's what we're going to put together. I've already, like I said, I cut and pre-scored and everything. So this is our Pacific Point paper, our blue paper, and it is 5.5 by 7 and scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to take my bone folder And I'm going to run that over real quick to make sure that there's a solid crease there for us. And I'm going to put it this way, okay? And then the smaller card that will go inside, this is 7.5 by 3 1/4, and it's scored at 3 3/4. Again, this is our Pacific Point paper, and this will be our little card, all right, or the one that goes inside. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll take the basic white. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and it's going to fit right in here. I'm going to take our Stampin' Seal, and we're going to, whoop. Oh, come on. Oh, I got something stuck in there. That's still not working. Come on. There we go. Now I got it. And I'm just going to run over all 4 sides there real quick. And that'll fit right in the middle of this one. Then for my outside flap, I chose the red. This is our real red, 5 1/4 by 2 1/2. And so we will do all 4 sides that way, and that'll go right in the middle there. So we've got the basics of our bottom card, or our big size card. All right, then our little card, trying to figure out where to start here. I have, let me see this a minute. All right, let's start with the red. These are on our real red. These are 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 squares. So I'm going to take this one, and we're going to put that on this side, and then we'll flip it over, and we're going to put another one right there. And that's the base for our smaller card. Then I need to put my white in here. This is our basic white, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square, and I'm going to lay that right in here, right in the middle there. And that's going to be your surface where you will write any little note that you want to write. Okay, we're going to flip that over, and the other white piece is going to go there, but before we do that, I'm going to stamp my sentiment on it. Okay, I'm going to use my Bumblebee Stampin' Pad. This is from our In Colors, and I am using the D stamping block from our block set, and I'm using the Thank You sentiment from our Plentiful Plants. All right, so I'm just going to ink that up, and I'm going to put that, I want to make sure I get it centered right. I think that's right, I hope. Yep, that looks pretty good. Leave it right there. Okay, then we're going to flip this over, and we're going to put our Stampin' Seal on it. And we will put that right there. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little card, and I'm going to flip it over. Let's see, I have to think here. We're going to flip it over this way. Yep. And we're gonna we're gonna put the stamp and seal. Oh, come on. Sometimes it gets stuck. Right there. And we're going to put this, we're going to center it inside our big card, or a big side of this card. So I'm going to center it right there. So now we can fold it over like that, okay? And that's how easy it is to put that together. Now we're just going to add some fun embellishments so that it'll look really cool. Okay, I'm taking the red ribbon from our Playful Pets Trim Combo Pack. There's a black striped one in there, and then this red one with white dashes. So I'm going to take some ribbon from there, grab my snips. I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to make myself a bow. Bring this in just a little bit. Yep, that'll fit perfect. Okay. You might want to finagle them a little. You might have to finagle those bows every once in a while because they'll close on you or whatever, and my hands are sticky from that touching that seal. So alright, then what I do is on the back side of the bow, well, I decide which is going to be the back and which is going to be the front. And on the back I'm going to use our multi-purpose glue, put a little dot of glue on it and stick it right there, and it'll take a little bit for it to dry, but it should do fine. Whoop. Okay, and while that's there settling, I'm going to take, we have some shaker shapes, and this one, these are actually foam shakers, which I didn't know till I opened it up, but they have some little stars in it, so I'm going to grab some stars, and before I even grab them, I'm going to decide where to place my stars, and I'm going to put little dots of glue in those spots. Come on. There we go. There's one. There's two. And three. Okay, then if you remember the Take Your Pick tool, that helps you get those funny little things out of there. Picks it right up, and you can put it right on top of your glue. And this glue will dry clear. It's not, you're not going to see all that stuff. Oh, I grabbed two of them. Alright, I'm just going to lay it down in there a little bit. Grab another one. And that one. And then you just wait for everything to dry, and if you don't like your tails quite that long, you can trim it down on your ribbon. I might do that because I don't want it sticking out so far. There we go. And we'll just give that time to dry, and it'll end up looking pretty much like this one. All right, so that, again, that's called a Joyfold card. It's two cards in one. You put a small one inside the big one, but you have your one spot for writing whatever message you want to write. And I thought it would be fun to make these to say thank you to our veterans and all of those who are in service, keeping us safe and bringing as much freedom as possible to our country. And I just want to personally thank them. My husband is a vet, so I understand where that all comes from. And it's a simple card to do if you want to make your own. And thank your vet this next weekend. That would be great. So that's my video for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed that. You'll have to let me know if a live video is more fun than just the recorded ones, and maybe I can figure out how to do it where I can get your messages to me. But anyway, thanks for joining me. You have a wonderful 4th of July. I will be posting something for Tickle Tuesday, but other than that, I probably won't connect with you a whole lot this week just because of the holiday and all that's going on. So have a great week. Happy 4th of July, and we'll see you again soon.